How do I stop the recurring loops of doing the same things again and again? I seem to find answers and make changes only to see my efforts collapse yet again, including relationships, finances, living situations. My heart is getting heavy with the losses and feelings of lack of growth, learning, and deepening into my true self. You just talked about this.
Yeah, but I'll answer it in another way. Is that the last of our questions?
We have one more.
And I have one more after that.
And then, okay. Look, everybody sitting here, everybody watching, listening, can you see that every question that's been asked has something, a thread that runs through it? Can you see that? And that inside of you, to some extent, are the same kinds of questions, yes or no? Mm-hmm. So is it really Harry, Bill, Paul, Sally, Mary, Christina, Samantha? Is it really all of these individual people spread out all over the world asking these questions? Or are these people an expression of a level of consciousness that takes itself to be singular and separate and without any solution other than something that they themselves will come to? Because you see, the real answer to these questions is in the discovery that this is a consciousness that's asking these questions because it's asleep to itself and doesn't see how it produces the problems that produce the questions. That's what we have to get to, is understanding this necessity of a gradual separation of this identification with every passing thought and feeling. Because every last one of them does what? There isn't one person here who doesn't feel with every bit of their being that this is a real question and it requires a real answer. Yes or no?
Yes.
But what if the real answer is you need to discover that it's not you asking it? That the thoughts and feelings, as disparate as they be from all over the world, are still of a singular nature. And all of it has to do with, how do I protect myself? How do I please myself? How do I produce results I want and generate relationships that will make me feel whole? That's the same question that's been asked on this planet for, start to say billions, and it probably is, for millions and millions of years, far more than anybody suspects. We're not the first animal souls to walk through this place. To understand that is the beginning of a new relationship with the advent of the question. Come on, just 2 more minutes. Can you see the moment the question appears, like Tom Cruise said, you complete me? The minute the question appears, here's my answer. Here's what I have to do. Here's where I have to go. It's built into the question. That's the point. What if you could suspect that the question isn't innocent? Wouldn't that change things for you? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? See, that seems like an innocent question. But innocent how? What's it based in? Fear. What's the fear? Something I'm anticipating in the future. Something I'm dreading from the past. So the very question appears out of a position in a psychology that's divided, that doesn't know it's divided. Mm-hmm. So the understanding, the question is never innocent. It's quite different, incidentally, than contemplation. The question doesn't appear innocently. The question appears from the guilty party wanting to prove you a participant in its pain.